General Hospital's polarities that some sources suggest Steve Burton could once again appear in Chiat around this November. This information is leaked from a number of reliable sources, especially these leaked related to return of the character Jason Morgan. There are many speculations surrounding the cause related to this reappearance of Steve. One of them predicted that Steve felt less than expected when participating in the soap show's Days of Our Life. Specifically, in this program, Steve did not leave too many impressions on the audience. So Steve did not get much attention and his popularity also decreased. This is in contrast to Steve at General Hospital before, where Steve always received a lot of love from moviegoers, especially because of Steve's popularity. Steve knew well how popular he was at General Hospital. However, due to some unnecessary trouble, Steve had to leave Chiat. After leaving General Hospital, Steve announced that he would not join Chiat again. Even so, General Hospital is still a place to help Steve shows on his values. Not only that, but Steve can also be himself when joining Chiat. Therefore, Steve may still be willing to return to Chiat again if asked by the scriptwriter. Steve missed everyone, from the other co-star to the entire team that accompanied Steve during his time at Chiat. So Steve yearns to get back to working with everyone more than ever. Perhaps this will also become a reality in the near future. Meanwhile, actor Wally Kurth, who plays Nat Quarterman in Chiat, has also joined Days of Our Life. This meant that Wally participated in two missions at the same time. Although, at the same time participating in two jobs, Wally can still ensure his role. Therefore, the plan to participate in Days of Our Life and Jihad at the same time is completely possible for Steve. It wouldn't be too difficult if this really happened. According to the schedule of Days of Our Life, this shows had a shooting time half of a years in advance and maybe even before this time. So after the completion of this show's filming time, Steve could totally return to G8 to reprise his role. The only difficult right now is that the plot about Steve's return is a bit confusing and cannot be consistent with the plot that has been prepared before. However, if Steve does come back, the problem can be resolved quickly. The playwright will definitely revise the plot, even doing this better than anyone expected. It can be seen that the November's whip is bringing a lot of interesting surprises to the film. There are quite a few big shocks too for moviegoers. Even more special when the audience can see the reappearance of Jason during this time. It would be fascinating if the characters who have made their mark at Chiat once again appear in the upcoming episode of General Hospital.